folks, what's up? It is Thursday, July 9th, and I got big news. I got big news. The money unprinting is ongoing in extraordinary amounts. Unbelievable amounts. But I don't hear anything about it. All right, in the latest Fed release, its weekly H41 release, which covers the week ending yesterday, July 8th, the Fed's balance sheet down again, down 90 billion, below 7 trillion for the first time in 2 months. Did I hear anything about that? No. Reserve balances, that's the printed money, down again, down 504 billion from the peak on May 27th. That's only a little more, 7 weeks ago? Or was it 6 weeks ago? Actually, 6 weeks ago. Down $500 billion in 6 weeks. Did I hear anything about that? No. Repos. Remember those repos? Zerohedge every single day. They're doing repos. They're doing repos. Repos. The repos are at zero. A big goose egg. There's no more repos outstanding. Did I hear anything about that? Folks, they're unprinting money. They're unprinting money. They're unprinting money. I don't hear anything about that. Where's Zerohedge? Where's Dalio? Where's CNBC? Where's Gundlach? Where's Schiff? This is unbelievable. I mean, when are you going to realize that all of these clowns, all of these idiots, and I left out a long list of names, which would include some of the top economists and Wall Street people out there, it doesn't fit their narrative. They only want to talk about printing money, printing money. Meanwhile, in the last 6 weeks that we've seen $500 billion in unprinting money, because they have to call it that. Because when the other thing happens, when the Fed expands its balance sheet and adds reserves into the banking system, that's all you hear is they're printing money, they're juicing, they're pumping, they're juicing, pumping, juicing, pumping. Where are they? Because the opposite is happening right now. The opposite is happening right now. And in that last 6 weeks, the market, look, the NASDAQ is at an all-time high. It ran up. Now they're unprinting. It's running up. Where are they? Where are they? Folks, nobody's bringing you this information but me. Nobody out there. It doesn't fit their narrative. It doesn't fit their story. They're all confused. They're discombobulated. Their brains, they don't understand it. They can only scream and talk like that when the Fed conducts monetary operations, open market operations, and it fits their belief mythology. And then they could do printing, juicing, printing, juicing, printing, pumping, juicing, pumping, printing. They're nobody. They're nowhere now. Nowhere. All right, let's go over the numbers again. Fed balance sheet below 7 trillion. Is it on Zerohedge? No, below 7 trillion for the first time in 2 months. It just fell 90 billion in the latest week. It was the week before that. It was down like another 85 or 80 billion. I don't remember the exact number. It's down 250 billion from the peak on June 10th, I believe it was. So the Fed's balance sheet has shrunk by $250 billion. Reserve balances, that's the money printing, right? Down $500 billion in 6 weeks. Remember, it took them 6 months. It took the Fed 6 months to juice up by $450 billion. It took them 6 weeks to reduce it by $500 billion. In other words, they reduced it more than what they juiced it up over a 6-month time period. What else? The repos. Remember the repos? I just went over that. That was every single day, multiple times a day, headlines on Zerohedge about the repos. They're doing overnight repos. Oh my God, it's going to be 15 billion a day. Now it's 35 billion a day. Now it's 75 billion a day. Now it's 100 billion a day. Then they're doing 14 days. I mean, they were going crazy with this stuff. Repos, zero. Nothing on the books. All gone, all closed out. The world didn't come to an end. We didn't have hyperinflation. Nothing bad happened. And by the way, they also, these central bank liquidity swaps, these Forex swaps that the Fed engaged in, and that capped the dollar. When the Fed expanded those Forex swaps back in March, I believe it was like the week ending March 16th. I mean, you go back and look at a dollar chart, the dollar index, that was the exact peak. I mean, that's when it hit 103. And then the Fed came in and said, okay, that's the end of that story. We're just going to expand these swaps. Those swaps went up to almost 500 billion. They were 450 or something billion. Those things are down to 175 billion now. And that was the amount outstanding, I said, was 450 billion. But they did almost $1 trillion. Okay? That's down to 175 billion. That capped the dollar rally. Dollar shortage, dollar shortage, dollar shortage. That's what you're hearing, right? Well, okay, the Fed took care of that. No problem. So, where are they? Where are these idiots? That's right, because they're so wrong. They're such morons. And this is why it is your duty, your absolute duty, to go against their ridiculous narratives, their mythologies, their clueless, ignorant stories. It's all going to unwind because it was never true in the first place. Now, what is true is the fiscal. And the fiscal is powerful, it's real, and that is the real money printing, okay? That's the real money printing. I've explained this so many times. The fiscal is the real money printing. The problem is a lot of the economy is still shut down. And I said before, if it wasn't for that fact, I mean, if they were doing this kind of fiscal in a normal economy, the economy would be growing 8, 10%. The Dow would be at 50,000. That's the problem. The fiscal is enormous, unprecedented, but the economy is largely shut down. It was starting to open up. We're having a new virus cases. This is unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Where are they? They should all be screaming money unprinting right now. But they're not. They're nowhere to be found. All right, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com. Sign up for a 30-day free trial of MMT Trader. Make some money. Educate yourself. Get informed. Understand what all these policies mean and their effect on the markets. And don't forget to listen to my podcast. The link is right here in the description below. See everybody tomorrow. Bye-bye.